Okay, guys, this is the story of a big drama story. Make sure to like for every time for more, and because this is gonna be the drama story that you ever did. This time, this is the story of how my friend tried to kill me because I loved her crush and I was dating him. But then she, but then, but then my boyfriend, but then her crush, my boyfriend, literally tried to kill her because she tried to kill me because I was alive still because I was hiding under a bush. In this story time, part 1. So then one time I was like in school with my friend in 3rd grade, and then one time she's like, "Who's your crush?" And I'm like, kind of like Jake, but I don't really like him that much. And then she's like, "Oh, well, me too, but I'm really over a crush on Jake Spencer too." By the way, my friend said, let's call her Melly. And also, Melly said, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then my heart was deep inside, and it never sunk so deep inside. And I was like, cool. And then, yeah, I never knew that she had a crush on him because I had a crush on him too. Only like at 90%. I just liked him at 19% stuff. But yeah, I wasn't a crazy lover boy. For him, because you know why? Because then boys won't fall for me because I don't like them, you know. And then she's like, I love him, he's so hot. And then I'm like, I don't think he is, kind of, I don't know. And then she's like, he is hot, you just never had a boyfriend before. And I'm like, hey, just because you had a boyfriend before doesn't mean you have to bully me a bit to that I never had a boyfriend. And then she's like, chill, just because you have millions of exes doesn't mean that I'm bullying you. But kind of, well, okay, whatever. I'm gonna say hi to Jake Spencer. I'm like, okay. And I didn't really care about her like exes and stuff, and also her dates. So I just decided to let her go out in the wild just to date him. And I heard everything, and I was gonna spy on her because to see if everything gone well. And she's like, hey Spencer, Jake Spencer, and he's like, oh hey, you're guys, I'm sorry, I can't say my name, so I'm just gonna say Ariana's sister. You're Ariana's sister, right? And yeah, and she's like, no, I'm Ariana's sister's friend. And he's like, oh, okay, now I get it. And then she's like, I have a question. Who's your crush? I heard everything, and I'm like, ooh. Imagine he says, and he's walking toward it, and I knew this was gonna happen right now. But yeah, and I knew that they were gonna get married and stuff. And he's like, ooh, do you have a crush on me or what? And I'm like, she's like, yeah. And he's like, sorry. My heart has never sunk so deep inside. He's like, okay, like for part 2 because the story gets spicy in part 2. Part 2 of how my friend tried to kill me because I liked her crush / my boy. She liked my crush / boyfriend too, and I also liked her crush / my boyfriend. But then my boyfriend found out that she tried to kill me, so he tried to use her for a ritual. Story time, part 2. He's like, sorry, I like your friend. Sorry. She was super sad. And then I was like, what? My heart sunk so deep that it literally hit one of my body parts inside, bones, and then it just flew and then went into my brain, and I was like, oh God. And then she's like, what? But I like you. And then he's like, sorry, I like your friend. She's very cute. And I'm like, no way, don't wait. And I was like blushing a bit. Then my friend noticed I was crying and blushing a bit. And then she's like, you ruined everything. And I'm like, how did I ruin everything? He's like, if you hadn't wear a cute outfit, I would have had him. Then she ripped my outfit super hard, super deep. And then I was like, hey, why did you do that? She's like, because every time when I had a crush, they always liked you. And every time I couldn't, like, ever get a boyfriend. Just only, like, boys who don't like cute girls. And I'm like, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't know that you felt that way. She's like, I don't care. Yo are such a hole. And I'm like, I'm sorry. If I can report you anything, I'll do anything. Then she's like, I know some pain that you can do is get out of my way of being cute and stuff. And I'm like, but then she's like, by the way, wear hoodies one day. It's like me. And then I'm like, okay. You can wear that lime cute one, but just wear a hoodie. Don't wear anything else. Just wear a hoodie with jeans, with your short jeans. That's it. And I was like super sad, and I never knew that she felt that way. You know why? Because she was that friend. She was the only friend that stood up to me, that stood up with me. Only in like first grade, and I was like, and she liked Jake Spencer when she was literally like, I don't know, maybe in first grade. She literally liked him in first grade. Even in first grade, every grade, like, come on. She didn't even look at one boy even a bit. She didn't, alright. She just loved Jake Spencer. And I was like, hey, I like Jake Spencer. And then she's like, then I'm like, oh, it's okay. You can just have him. And then she's like, oh my God, thank you. And stuff. And then, yeah. And then Then, yeah. Stop. And my friends. And, yeah. So, and then she came crying. She went crying in the morning. Tomorrow in the morning in school, I wore my lime shirt with instead of wearing a lime dress, I was depressed. I literally had my hair all, and guess what? My ex-friend, she was like gasping. She knew that there was something up with me, and guess what? I was depressed there. I literally, instead of wearing a lime shirt or hoodie, I decided to wear a black one that had a heart broken right now on it, and literally she was like gasping, and because I was wearing some dark jeans, I was wearing everything black. I pulled off. Then I wear a hat. And did I wear a hat? I just wore a hat something. And stuff. She was the only one to stand up with me. I never knew that she loved Jake Spencer till when we were in kindergarten. And I was like super sad. And then she's like, oh, whatever. And then rolling her eyes at me. Then I didn't even care. Oh my god. And then I was kind of laughing. Then I didn't laugh. Then she knew that she regretted everything. Guess what? She regretted all of it. She literally regretted all of it. You know why? Because she was my best. Because then I stand up, and guess what? She literally lies about her in kindergarten standing up for me. Guess what? It was actually not true. I was standing up for her. I told the whole story, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then my ex-friends found out. I don't remember her name, so we're just gonna call her Penny. And then Penny found out. She was super doomed. She said, and I'm like, why are you doomed? And then because I want to be popular, just like you, and you just do nothing. You just make me stand no popular. And I'm like, I'm trying to make you popular by being my best friend, girl, and you just do nothing about it. I mean, like, I give you advice, you don't do it. That's why you're not popular, girl. And I'm like, it's just like, whatever. You're stupid asshole, and I bet you are. And by the way, I think you look ugly. He used to say that in summer camp, by the way. But I wanted to be my best friend again. And I was like, oh, okay, that's sweet. And then, boom, she like that. She just like that. Oh my god. And I was like, I was super sad that she really said, excuse me, I don't hang out with people who are just stealing my spotlight, girl. So don't even think about it. And then I'm like crying right now. Sorry, this is taking too long. That has part 3. Okay, part 3. Then, guess what? I was standing with people who are guarding me, and I was like, like for real, freaking what is wrong with it? And then my friend was like, haha, ready to die? Then I get out. But there was handcuffs on me. Then I just ripped them off. For real, I just ripped them off. Like, I did not even know that was actually Peeper. And she was like, oh, get back here. And then I was running. Then my boyfriend was hiding under the bush right now. And guess what? My friend couldn't find me because I was hiding under the bush with my boyfriend. And then because Jake Spencer's, because we just started dating. Okay, and then my friend was like, then she took out her knife, and then one time I was wearing my lime shirt. I was wearing a crop top. Then one time then I found out on Instagram my ex-friend decided to do something very bad that she can never do, but it's illegal because you can nip the FBI. I just noticed that because I checked her cameras right now and stuff, and yeah. And yeah. Okay. And then one time, and then my boyfriend was like, she did not do that. And then guess what? He said, hey, I broke up with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, I mean, and can we date together? This was so happy, stomping around her feet. Her nose was twerking, and literally had a face grin on. I was like spying on them, and I was like, he said he was doing a prank on her and stuff. Ooh, I reached on the line. Perfect. And then one time, hey, wanna come to my house? Then she's like, sure, of course I'll do anything. And then one time I went to my boyfriend's house because we actually didn't break up. And then I noticed he said, go on the bed. Then I was like so shocked, and I thought I had to break up with him. And she's like, oh my gosh, are we gonna make out? And then he's like, not. Of course we're not. And I'm like, and then guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Okay, so guess what? Guess what? Okay, this is what happened. Okay, this was what happened. He said, okay, I have some rats. Okay, right now you have to eat them. Then I have to cut your neck and then put candles all over it. Then she's like, isn't that a ritual stuff? Then it's like, no, it's just different with the rats. And then I'm like, no, thank you. And I'm like, no way. I try to go in the door. You know why? Because I read about rituals. And also, by the way, that is, and also the rats count a putting a ritual. Literally, I swear to God, I swear. And then she was like, oh my gosh, can't believe this. Then he said, whatever that it was, whatever language that was. And then boom, it was a ritual that she died. She actually died. And I was like so shocked. And I was like, oh my God. Then I decided to knock on the door. And then he's like, yeah. And then, babe, wait, let me get ready. And then he's like, hiding the body in his closet. But he knew that wouldn't work because then the blood would take it out. So he decided to put it in the fridge for the blood to, like, I don't know, maybe freeze. I don't know. Well, I don't know why he tried to do that because I knew that he did it. I didn't want to break up with him because I thought that happy moments. So yeah. And he also, if I broke his heart, he would do a ritual just like me, just like to her. So I decided to say, hey babe, can I come in now? And then he's like, still hiding the body, like, and yeah, he's like, just a second. And then he finally hided the body, and then now he's like opening the door and saying, hey babe, sorry it took too long. Then he's like, then I'm like, yeah, you did, you really did. So I don't know why. I actually do not know why then. And stuff. And then he's like, yeah, I'm sorry for that. Okay. Well, like for part 2, because part 3, I think 4. Yeah, part 4 or part 5. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's just say it's part 4. So yeah, part 4 of how my boyfriend tried to kill my best friend. So yeah, and I know guys, I'm a really big pro at cutting candy happy. Okay, let's just continue the story. Okay, so then I was like, hey babe. Then I noticed, why is there blood on your shirt? And then he's like, I'm sorry, so sorry. That's actually ketchup. I wasn't eating tacos. And then I'm like, there's no ketchup in tacos. And then he's like, I gotta go. Wait, this is actually ketchup from McDonald's. Yeah, I've been eating McDonald's. And then I'm like, why isn't there crumbs on it? Then, and he's like, I wiped it up because my mom was coming and I did not want her to know that I was eating a burger because she wants me to be healthy. I mean, and I'm like, okay, no way. And I was super scared, like I was shivering. Then he's like, please, I'm telling the truth to you right now. I'm like, okay. And then he put fake McDonald's. I saw it when I was going to the table. See? By the way, that McDonald's is from the trash. And I'm like, then why does it have garbage on it? And then he's like, oh, sorry. And stuff. And I was like, okay, I guess. But why are you saying sorry for no reason? He's like, I don't know. But please trust me, I love you. I really do, please. And then I'm like, I won't break up with you anymore. Even though I wanted to, but I can't because I love him too much. Then she's like, thank you so much. I found the body. I found it where he hid it. And guess what? Guess where it was? In the fridge. Of course, you know. What I told you. But then guess what? Guess what happened? I didn't need to break up with him and stuff. And yeah, because he said I can't be with you for 3 weeks, and that was good. Because I loved him, and also I could have stayed with him still, but not loving, but not being near him, which was fine. But then I called my mom like super hard. I was yelling, and she was like,
Solo pasas jugando.
Sorry guys, I had to pause. And then my mom's like silent, and then my boyfriend started screaming. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm coming right now! I can't let you die." And then he's like, "What does she mean by that?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Just someone's right outside the door, doing a gun at us." And he's like, "What? Where?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He moved." And then he's like, "Okay." I'm gonna find him. No! And guess what? That was the whole story. Bye, guys. But that was the police I noticed. Guys. That was the police. And since that was the police, I was saved and I was super happy. But then something happened. Like for part 4. Like for part 5. Yeah. Like for part 5. Bye. Subscribe and like.